Hello YouTube and welcome to Iowa, site to race number 35 of the 5th season of the Reebok Truck Series. And alongside me once again for this one is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today we have Ryan Houston on pole alongside Sam Young, who's not had the chase that he would have liked. He comes in this one 13th in points, trying to get up to that top 5. Daniel Gitteroak will start alongside Scott Upton in row 2 with Stephen Paul III, Joseph Strigley row 3. Chaser Zach Flickinger in row 4, looking to come up from the bottom of the grid alongside Jessica Shelton. That's row 4. Row 5 is another chaser, Dylan Young, alongside Mohamed Zanudullah. As we go through the rest of the starting grid, I'll hand it over to Stephen for his thoughts and predictions.
So it's been pretty tame here. We saw the duels was pretty crazy. So must win for Zach Flickinger. It looks like it's not really must win, but Josh Hyatt's the only one who can feel a little bit safe here. We saw last year.
No, he can't.
Well, he's 145.
Actually, 125. Never mind. Yeah, he's somewhat safe.
Somewhat. So it'd be interesting to see. Track position is going to mean a lot. We might not have a lot of crashes and stuff like we saw last year. And our final row is R.J. Reynolds and Paul Swanson. And I will finish my thoughts after the last 5 seconds.
Okay, I thought I had changed RJ's scheme.
Drivers, start your engines!
Apparently I hadn't. So that will be changed, rectified for Homestead. Command has been given. Joshua Hyatt is the points leader by 10 points over Dylan Young. He's plus 125 over Matthew Eves in 5th. Dylan Young is plus 115. It is plus 80 for Isaac Flickinger in 3rd. And Rob Evans holds that 4th and final spot. He is plus 26 over Eves.
Yeah, so your winners at Iowa have been Brad Mojo, James Shelley, and last year, like I mentioned, with Anderson. Swanson won a pole here before, starting way in the last row, see if he can make his way up. Dylan Young is apparently the best track. Pollard won at Richmond, so maybe they brought the Richmond truck here for him.
Ryan Hill, Seb Kuklon, Zach Flickinger also trying to chase down that top 4 if they can. As the Pizza Hut 150 is green, and the 23 got a horrendous start.
That's not going to help us. 25-second career pole. They finished 2nd in bar, but haven't had a top 5/10 since. Well, he's not going to hold the lead. Sam Young is digging.
Well, he's going to get the lead off turn 2.
Yeah,
he's clear.
Yeah, whoa,
oh, Gitteroak making sure Sam Young wasn't clear, though, for the bottom.
Sam Young won now 2 races to go at Mustang, trying to get another win, 2 out of the last 3.
As he clears the battle for 3rd now between Scott Upton and Daniel Gitteroak. There's Dylan
92.
Young trying to make a move on Zach Flickinger.
Zach Flickinger needs to win. Well, doesn't need to, but wants to ensure himself. Here comes Dylan Young in the bottom.
Well, a win guarantees him a spot.
Woo!
That's the only way he'll feel safe.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Strigley
help.
all over the side of that 92 there as they went down the front straightaway.
Hyatt don't make it 4 wide. And here comes Gardner, 88 race losing streak coming into here. I believe he did well in the duel, didn't he? If I remember right.
Yes.
I don't remember. I think
he won that, actually.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's 21
Upton nearly got the wall. Right in front of Zach Flickinger. Flickinger looking for a way around that 21 as Hyatt tries to clear the 76. That is for the 7th spot there as Hyatt clears.
Whoa. 92 nearly wiped out Upton right there. Here comes Jess.
Yeah, 92 and 21 made some contacts. Isaac Flickinger is also stuck on that outer lane there in the 64 truck.
Yep, Seth is trying to tie. I believe James Shelley for most wins, still stuck at 6. It's been about 77 races. Let me double check that. Yeah, 72 races for Seth, trying to tie James Shelley for the most part. Hasn't won since season 3 holds. It's a long dry spell for him.
As Wrigley makes the move on Hyatt, his fellow Toyota, in the battle for the 8th spot, as James Ellison has already gone around this. Wrigley's teammate, Mohamed Zanudullah, going to try and help the 76 by.
Hyatt 3rd and 6th, the last 2 races, and the win. Besides that, it's been pretty dismal in the chase, so he's either hit or miss.
Well, he's hit, though, at the good time, so.
When did the chase start? Pocono?
Yes.
He's been
As Hyatt
23rd
now finds an opening there under the 76 again.
Yeah, Hyatt's been 23rd, 3rd, 42nd, 36th, 1st, 40th, 3rd, and 6th. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions for the 11th.
As Stephen Paul third, kicked up to the high side by Johnny Gardner. James Ellison's going to follow through in that 38 truck. It's been a rough season for all of the Fords. The only one that is actually the only Ford in the top 30 in points is Emmanuel Gonzalez in the 10 in 19th.
Well, Allison finished 5th last week and trying to get back-to-back, his first ever back-to-back top 5 finishes. His here comes to 23.
Gitteroke all over the 77. Dylan Young is closing in as well in that 4th place truck, trying to find a way to get to victory lane as well.
Gitteroke got eliminated in the round of 16.
Yep. Didn't quite get off to a good start, and then ever since actually has been running pretty well. So.
Well, they finished 38th at Talladega and Mustang and haven't had a top 10
Talladega.
second.
Oh, contact with Dylan Young, though.
Dylan Young has got to go. He's second in points. He didn't
second
really
in points. He could have waited a little bit more patiently than what he just did on Gitteroke.
Yeah, Dylan comes to this race with actually 4 straight top 10 finishes, 5 out of the last 6, so he's got momentum on his side.
And at the right time as we get ready to go to Homestead next week. Trying to look for the second spot now on Sam Young off of turn 4. 10 laps complete. Ryan Houston's led them all so far. At the back, it is the 51 truck of Blake Coleman now. Sabrina Rogers is back here. Matthew Eves as well. Ignore the fact that the 80's got a chase scheme. That shouldn't. I swear I've fixed some of these. I don't know how they reset.
See, when I send you those rosters, that's what I have the same feeling too. Houston only has 2 top 5s too. He got a second at I believe it was Barber, and he got a 4th at Kentucky. So it's been a struggle for the Hendrick team.
Well, right now he's under attack though from Sam Young. Also should mention, unclear whether or not Hendrick Motorsports will even return to the Truck Series next season.
25 is going to get turned.
If he's not careful, yeah. Dylan Young now all over the back bumper of that 77 truck. As they're bumper to bumper from 2nd to 5th.
Yeah, he's holding them all up. Looks like he had a qualifying setup in that truck. It was Gardner.
As Gardner makes a move, as does Dylan Young. It was Sam Young who denied Dylan Young an automatic win back at Mustang, and he's not going to put up with it here.
Yeah, we've had, I believe, like the last 10 races, 10 different winners, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a lot of parity.
You have a better idea on that one. As James Ellison makes the move on Gitteroke, this is for 5th.
Nice move by Ellison. Can't even give Ford some shot in the arm a little bit.
As he will make the move. He is the top running Ford in this race. And the only Ford in the top 10 for now as John Silver looks to make moves up towards the top 10.
Yeah, they won at Texas. Zane Abdullah never won too. He's in 8th right now. His best finish was 2nd at Texas and at Richmond. So
well, and he's making that move for 7th on Stephen Paul III, who needs a good run. Comes into this race 32nd in the points.
Will we see pit stops like we saw in the duels? That would be interesting.
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Dylan Young.
As Dylan Young taking an interesting line there on with the 25. Or trying to get around, look for a way around the 25, I should say.
Dylan Young, 3 wins, season 1, season 2, and this year at Chicago, and trying to make it a 4th.
Wait, what?
Dylan has, I said Dylan has 3 wins. He's trying to look for his 4th.
I misheard what you were trying to say as the stat. I thought you were trying to say he'd won the last 3 seasons or something.
No.
As Ellison making the move on Johnny Gardner. This is for 4th, as that 38 is flying right now.
Ellison's best finish is 2nd. He's now tied Robert Young's for the least amount of starts this season. I guess that's a good accomplishment. You're not the worst driver in the series.
True. Although technically he's not even the lowest in points anyway, even despite the low number of starts. They haven't made every race, but when they've made them, they have been quick.
I'm telling you, the 25 car is going to get dumped. The 25
Dylan Young is wanting the lead yesterday.
He is, man. I'm telling you, that 25 is mirror driving. If he was on the highway, he'd get pulled over for tailgating.
As Ellison trying to look for a way around the 77 now as well off turn number 2.
I didn't know we're running the future N18 package here because that 2-car is just stuck in the dirty air behind the 25.
As Dylan Young going to get a run off turn 4. Is he going to have to take an alternate line again, though, for turns 1 and 2?
This is the first time also that in the round chase that Iowa's been run. We ran early in the season the last time we ran this type of format.
As things kind of calming down a little bit up front.
This might not be passive, but they're nose to tail. And any wrong move, this is the type of racing you like. I mean, it might be, oh, I want to see passing. No, this is strategic. You got to set them up. And Dylan Young is
Dylan Young tried to take a peek at it again. 38 took a higher line on the 77 as well, trying to get a run.
You don't like this racing, then there is something wrong with you.
Well, I could see why someone might not, but
no, this is good.
I mean,
this is like
it beats a wreck fest. So
that's true. This
as
is like
Dylan's there again, does he move the 25?
He did. He
tried to. 38 gets a run on the 77 off turn 2.
25. Dylan Young's gonna have nightmare Budweiser horses tonight.
Oh, Sam Young though cuts off the 38.
25 is mirror driving, man.
So was the 77, then to turn 3 is Johnny Gardner now all over the back bumper of James Ellison in the 38.
This is veteran versus rookie right here. Dylan Young, been here since season 1. Can Houston in his first year, 20. How many starts he got? He's got 29 starts, so trying to hold up.
42nd in the points out of the 44 drivers. Only ahead of Robert Young and James Qualls in the points. Robert Young DNQ'd today. Or this weekend. As the caution flag flies, so a little bit of a rest there for the 25, and it looks like a top Ford in the points. Emmanuel Gonzalez might have been involved.
Nice jinx throws.
I mean, they missed the chase, so.
That's true.
Trying to go for that top 17. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened to the 10 to bring out the caution for the first time tonight. And we're back. Desperation starting to set if you're Rob Evans, apparently, because it's Rob Evans that just hooks the 10 off turn 2. And Gonzalez is going to spin down into the inside wall. Nothing he could do here.
I'm not sure why that became a caution because he's off the racing track, but I can see why they threw it. Guess we needed to get some entertainment here.
I could understand why for the caution. You got to check, make sure.
Oh,
that was interesting coming back to the line, though, with Ease and Zorline. With that, let's go ahead and take you back to the restart. And we're back. No retirees underneath the caution, so that's a good sign, at least, as Ryan Houston continues to lead over Dylan Young. Sam Young is 3rd. James Ellison in 4th. Johnny Gardner 5th. Daniel Gidrook 6th. Mohamed Zain Abdullah in 7th. Joshua Hyatt is 8th. Seth Cole 9th. Stephen Paul 3rd in 10th. Other chasers, Isaac Flickinger runs 14th. Zach Flickinger in 16th. Rob Evans in 20th. Seb Kuklon 21st. Ryan Hill runs 26th. That one shouldn't have been there. That one shouldn't have been there either. As the green flag flies, Matthew Eves is 38th as the last chaser. As Ellison had to wait till the left of the line to make the move first, but he does on Sam Young for 3rd.
Yep, coming down the inside. Ryan Houston, good restart for him.
23 sideways off turn 2, trying to block the 27.
77 getting under attack from Johnny.
Gardner going to try and make the move for 4th, and this might allow the 77 to fall even farther back.
Yep, the 38's all over the 2.
Oh, Zain Abdullah had to go up the track a little bit. Here comes Seth Cole, the former champ on Joshua Hyatt.
If I'm Dylan, I just let the 38 go.
Yeah, why not, actually, because here comes Ellison, Dylan Young trying to get a run back on the 25. There are less than 10 laps to go here at Iowa as the 0-0. Matthew Eves had to pit. I'm guessing that might have been a penalty.
Yeah, it might have passed to the right, yeah.
Might have passed to the left as there goes Ellison for the 2nd spot on Dylan Young.
Oh, boy.
8 laps to go at Iowa. Will the 38 be able to chase down the 25? Will he be able to make a move once he gets there?
You're might be able to. Trying to get both guys trying to get their first career win. Hungry. This will be the 87th different winner if both of them can hang on, or one of them wins.
Well,
actually.
even Gardner trying to get that first career win if he can
88
get up there.
starts. Yeah, 88
And
starts.
Gardner will follow through. This is for third. We're about ready to have our top three at Iowa be looking for their first career win in the Reebok Truck Series.
It's going to look like a top four if that 27 can get by the two.
Zayn Abdullah makes the move on the 23. Gardner not yet completing the pass. Now will do so in turns 3 and 4. Dylan Young needs to get back to that inside line. Will do so, it looks like, off turn 4.
How about that top four, man? That's really top three. I mean, very interesting. Here comes Ellison.
Ellison getting a run. Caution would probably invoke a green-white checker. Dylan Young finally got back to the bottom, trying to get back by Gardner for third. Not that he needs this spot, considering who's in front of him.
Just like we all predicted, 37th and 42nd in the points, battling for the race win right before the championship final.
Yeah, true. And then you have Gardner trying to chase him down. He is 27th in points, so.
Yeah, we got second in points. I don't know where Joshua Hyatt's is in 10th, so he's doing what he has to do.
Yeah, Hyatt's doing just fine, really. So is Dylan Young, truthfully, because they're the top two chasers on the track. As Ellison has caught the 25. 4 laps to go here at Iowa. Now the 38. Right to the back bumper of the 25. Gardner able to close in a little bit more as well.
Yeah, 2 factory teams, and then we got the BKR truck here.
25's not factory.
Oh, it's Hendrick. Whoops. I forgot Rick Hendrick drove the 25. Whoopsies.
Yep. That is actually Hendrick, although Hendrick Motorsports, there's talk that they might be
25's loose.
Oh, here comes Ellison.
He washed up.
Got to run off turn 2. Will he be able to dive it into turn 3?
Nice
Not quite good enough yet.
He tried it, though. I've got to give him credit. He tried.
2 laps to go for Ryan Houston and a truck team that might not return next year.
Oh, he's going to have to block for all he's got. Oh, man, 38's there. He's going to use the bumper. He's got him.
When does Ellison try to make a move?
Better do it now, son. No, not yet. Oh, he's there, though.
He's going to wait till turn 1, it looks like.
He's got to make a move now.
Can he get a run?
He can. He's there. He's better than 25. There we go. Got to make the move, son.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Ryan Houston.
He's got one more shot. He washed up right there. He got a little bit of wheel hop in turn 1. Can he make the run
Houston
here?
got a little bit of a gap off turn 2.
Don't mean nothing. Can he get to the bumper? Yeah, he's got it.
Ellison's going to be close, but no cigar. It looks like off turn 4. Ryan Houston wins at Iowa.
And he gets pushed to his 29th career start, our 87th different winner in the series.
As Dylan Young, 4th place finish, that's going to be enough. He will advance to the Final Four at Homestead.
And the rest, I can't even tell you.
Hyatt ends up 15th. That should be good enough because he's the 2nd highest chaser on the day.
Where did Isaac? Isaac was.
Isaac ends up 22nd. Zach ends up 18th.
Where's Rob Evans? I don't even see him in the top half.
As Evans ended up in 17th. You were just blind.
Yeah, like usual.
Eves obviously last place finish after having to serve a penalty late is what I would assume.
I can guarantee you Seb Kukulon and Zach Flinger is not making it to the Final Four.
What we will do, though, is we will leave it up to suspense there for you a little bit. As top 10 today, Ryan Houston, James Ellison, Johnny Gardner, Dylan Young, Mohamed Zainadullah, Daniel Giderook, Seth Cole, Sam Young, Stephen Paul III, and John Silver. Stephen, your final thoughts on the day?
Well, it's definitely a clean race besides that one questionable spin caution here. Houston blocked for his life, and I'll give him he owes Ellison and Dylan Young a Budweiser for not taking them out. Good job for Gardner, 3rd place, another painful, and Ellison, another runner-up, 2nd place. He's got one more race to try to get that race win. Zainadullah, another top 5. Pollock comes home 9th. That's hopefully they can lead that momentum to the Cup race tomorrow. Shelton's 12th. That's some other notables. Kev was 20th, Qualls 21st. Isaac will show the bomb actually this week as Aves a lap down. Tough break for them. Juan Fernandez won, I believe, in his last start at Talladega or 8 Bull.
8 Bull.
41st. Yeah, 41st. Joseph Bryan, tough break for Joseph at 41st. We got
40th.
one more race this weekend.
You tried to credit 2 people on 41st.
Whoops, I meant 40th. That's my bad. So next we got the Cup race coming up next, and then next week we got Homestead. Well, it's going to be the first trophy. I don't know what type of trophy Charles can afford, but we're handing out next weekend at maybe a shoe trophy. Who knows? So we'll be handing them out, and I know Elise Hyatt and Dylan Young will be battling for it. It's going to be intense, and probably James Qualls is going to win the race, knowing how the trends of people bought him in the points have been running. So we'll see what happens next week.
So with that said, congrats to Ryan Houston on grabbing his first career win and the 3rd win this season, I think, for Team Hendrick, with Kyle Matthews, I think, going to victory lane twice. It's a second and
He's
third.
a hot 150.
Yep. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching Premiere Chat with us, or if you didn't even put a comment in the Premiere Chat, just because. For Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Ryan Houston blocked me from leaving this send off.